John, 4-0 start. I can't remember a time Economedes started undefeated like this. Just talk about the feeling right now as y'all improve to 4-0 on the year.
Man, we feel great. It's such a blessing to have this opportunity God has blessed us with. It's such a team effort. We've been working so hard towards this, and now that we're finally implementing the things that we learned and we worked on over the summer, and we're finally getting to be able to do it, it's just such a blessing.
Big game from you tonight. I had you all at almost 200 rushing yards. You threw a touchdown there at the end. Just talk about what into your performance tonight.
I just try to give it my all, but it's not just me. Thank God for the big boys that have up front, making the holes, giving us the lanes for all our running backs. Honestly, we wouldn't be who we are without them.
How much do you credit your defense? Because obviously you guys have shut out 2 teams, and then you've been holding teams to under 25 points. How much do you credit the defense?
Man, big shout out to the defense. They get their stops when they need to. Shout out players, Jaime Guia, Josiah Villarreal. Our D-line always making big stops, being aggressive. They do what they got to do when it's needed, and they just show up in big ways for us.
In your opinion, which was the most impressive rushing touchdown tonight for you? Was it the 70 or 90?
I think the 90-yarder for sure. I thought I was going to give out probably about 50 yards, but then I thought, I got this one. And I just kept going with it.
In years past, you guys have been on the opposite side of scores like this. Just how does it feel to be the ones, putting up those kind of numbers this year, man?
We try to stay humble and we know where we come from. We never forget the times where we were the teams like that. We were the teams getting beat up on. So we try to stay humble. God has blessed us with the opportunity, and we just trust in Him every time, every step of the way.
Last question, one more non-district game, man. What's kind of the message to the locker room as y'all prepare to close out that non-district slate and then shift your focus to District 31 6A play?
Keep working hard, grinding it out every week. Taking it 1 week at a time, but we know we have our sights set on that gold ball. We're not gonna underestimate any team we face. So we're just taking it 1 week at a time, continue to grind on the weekends, when we have to, and just take it to everyone we play.
First of all, 4-0. I can't remember a time in Economedes started 4-0. Just talk about the feeling right now and what it means to you to get this fast start for your guys.
Man, this has been a lot of work. It's been several years of us trying to get to this spot. We're taking it 1 week at a time, and that's what we've embedded in them is don't focus on 2-3 games from now, just who's next, and that's been our approach from the beginning.
Offensively, Coach, you guys have a stable of guys there in the backfield. Tonight I had 4 guys over 100 yards, 3 different guys find the end zone. Just talk about that offensive firepower you guys possess.
Well, they're good athletes, but our line's been doing a really good job for us. They're the ones that have allowed them to get those yards. We got a good little stable of backs, and we try to utilize them as much as possible.
John Carreon, just talk about how special this kid is. I think he's third year in the program already, and he looks like he's finding his groove here this year.
I don't think he's reached his full potential yet, but he's definitely somebody special.
Defensively, Coach, what a performance by you guys. Obviously they scored 3 touchdowns, but overall you guys really kept them in check.
They're young in several spots, so that's going to be a good sign as we move on. But our defense has done a really good job. Robert Valdez and our coordinators, they do a very good job of shoring that end up.
Last question, Coach. You guys have one last non-district game. What's kind of the message to the guys as you try to wrap up undefeated through non-district?
It's another opponent, right? But we just got to work, and we got to just control what we can control, which is, put in the work to get ready for the next game.
Definitely.